Hey doing everyone, welcome back. Well, 2025 has begun and so apparently has the chaos. Great, of course, because why not start the year off with excuse the pun, a bang, right? We've got New Orleans, we've got Las Vegas, a couple of different incidents here involving trucks. Actually, involving EV trucks at that. New Orleans. About 3:15 a.m. and I'm not 100% sure if this is local time or if this is Eastern time. Don't know. But 3:15 a.m. is the time that I found. Man drove a Ford F-150 Lightning into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street in the French Quarter. 42 years old. ISIS flag hanging off the back of the truck. Now, does this confirm that he was associated with ISIS? No, but it gives you a strong suspicion that he probably was. He was probably radicalized, I would think. We know that he has traveled out of the country in recent years. I know that one of the trips was to Egypt. One was to somewhere in Canada. I want to say Toronto. Now, neither one of those, I think, are really anything of any significant concern because the internet exists, right? So it's not like he has to go to Egypt to learn how to do what he has to do. It's online. You can find it. I haven't looked it up myself, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it because it's not that hard. You know how search engines work. And, that's probably like dark web type stuff that I don't want to get into. I don't want the FBI knocking on my door. Right? So, yeah. 42-year-old Shamsuddin Bahar Jabbar. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, well, you know what? I don't really care. You know what? If you're a respectable person, I would care about pronouncing your name correctly. But, because you're not, I don't care. I really don't care. There were guns and pipe bombs in the truck. Devices wired for remote detonation. This man was a 42-year-old Army veteran. At least one deployment that I know of to Afghanistan. By the way, roughly at about his time in Afghanistan actually overlapped with my time in Afghanistan. He was there in 2009 and 10. So was I. But he was there early in the year in 09 and left early in 2010. Whereas for me it was later in the year. Yeah, it was later in the year for me. So, yeah, this guy, I don't know. Staff sergeant, when he got out of the Army Reserve, he was active and then he went into the reserve. American born, so, this whole thing about, well, we can't let those people in. Well, you know what? What if they're born here? What do you do about it? I don't know. Were there warning signs? I don't know. Probably. Authorities believe that this man was not acting alone. I would think that this part of the attack seems simple enough. Just drive a truck in, run some people over, right? You got pipe bombs and guns and, whatever. But if there's suspicion that he was not acting alone, if you know anything about it, please contact the FBI. Please. Because we can't have this happening on the streets of the United States of America. Right? You know, and I know there's going to be some, well, you know what, you should expect that from a Muslim and blah, blah, blah. You know what? No. Let's not turn to the divisive and hateful rhetoric. Was he a Muslim? It looks like it. It looks like he was. I mean, based on his name, I would guess that he was. But he's an American citizen as well. Of course, doesn't matter. He's dead now, so I think he got what he deserved. But don't paint the entire religion with a broad brush. Alright? Now, some people suspect that somehow this was connected to the incident in Las Vegas. I tend to think they are not connected. And the reason I think they are not connected is based on what I've seen in New Orleans, I don't see any necessarily political motivation. Definitely a terrorist attack, but I don't know if there's any necessarily political motivation behind it. Right? Maybe there was. But if it was, I think that would be the country at large rather than what I believe. Again, this is just an opinion here. This is an educated guess as to what happened in Las Vegas. A Cybertruck parked outside of the Trump Tower in Las Vegas exploded. As it turns out, the original speculation was the battery just blew up. It's not what happened. Not what happened. That truck was intentionally blown up. Fireworks, explosions, all that. Fireworks, mortars, whatever. That truck was intentionally blown up. Did the battery explode as a result? It looks like it, yeah. That's going to happen. Now, why do I think that this was not related? I believe this was more of a symbolic attack, not necessarily designed to kill anyone other than the person that was in that truck. Cybertruck, right? Tesla. Elon Musk. Elon Musk associated with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, Trump Tower, Las Vegas. To me, it looks like a symbolic political statement rather than a coordinated attack to actually hurt or kill people. I could be wrong on that, and I am fully willing to accept that I'm wrong if it comes out that that's not accurate. But that's what, again, this is an opinion based on what little evidence I have seen so far. Right? This is what I believe happened. A symbolic political attack in Las Vegas versus a broader attack in New Orleans that was absolutely designed to hurt and kill people. So, are they related? My guess is no, but I don't know that. Either way, it's problematic. I mean, if you've seen my channel before, you know my opinion of Donald Trump. And I'm still not going to justify an attack like that, right? I mean, one person died, the person in the truck. There were 7 others injured in Las Vegas. So, New Year's Day. In 2 incidents, we have minimum 16 people dead, minimum 37 wounded, And I don't know if those 2 police officers were counted among the wounded in Las Vegas, or excuse me, New Orleans. I don't know if they were counted among the wounded in New Orleans. But 2 police officers hospitalized in stable condition, so there's that. I really hope this is not a sign of things to come. Unfortunately, well, I've been around long enough to know that probably is. Anyway, hopefully I'll have better information for you next time I talk to you, and I'll see you next time.